Hey guys, Javer here. Wanted to do something a little bit different today. I wanted to take you inside one of my song files that I created my song The Bridge with or in. If you haven't heard it, The Bridge is a song that I released a while back here, and it's out on all of your favorite streaming platforms: Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, YouTube, wherever you consume music, however you consume music, it's there to find. Again, that's The Bridge by Javery. This is a song that I wrote that sort of discusses the difficult nature of the world today and some of the struggles that we're all facing. Earth is becoming a little bit of a challenging place to live, and this song really is kind of dealing with the idea that we just need to cross that bridge to find some commonalities, come together, make it a little bit better place to be for everybody. So without further ado, you'll see I'm here inside my Studio One track. Studio One is what I work with primarily, as any of you who follow this channel know. I do a lot of tutorials in Studio One. Outside of the tutorials, though, Studio One is my preferred DAW to work in, and so I'm going to take you inside of The Bridge here. When I first started this song, it literally was me just kind of dinking around with this synthesizer that comes in the Slate bundle. This is called the Anna 2 synth, and I opened it up, and quite literally this is the first patch that opens up. It's called A Beautiful Dread Lead. And as I was dinking around with this, I messed with some of the parameters here, cut off some of the different filters. I started putting an ARP on here, drawing some different formats of how I wanted notes to hit and whatnot. And this is kind of what I came up with. Well, then I started doing chords with that. And what I ended up with, the very first track that I started messing with here, was this. And you'll notice that I've got the filter frequency automation showing here, because what I did is I had that set to the cutoff, and it sweeps it up so it makes it a little bit brighter, creates a little bit more tension by starting with that really filtered out sound, and then opens up and becomes a little bit brighter as the song gets into the full-fledged pulsing verse, essentially, or intro, which is right there. So let me put that in a little bit of context for you. Okay, so one of the other things that you're going to notice that I've got in there is this drum loop. I don't even remember where I got this drum loop at, but you're going to see that I did the same thing with this, where I kind of did a filter sweep on it. So it starts kind of muted, ultimately opens up, and then comes together with that synth. Which just in itself sounds pretty cool. Now, in addition to that drum loop here, I've got a couple hats and a kick drum from Impact. A little clap. Again, just to add a little bit of spice. Let's see here. Let's see. This was a pretty heavy electronic song, really kind of dark sounding. I knew that I wanted to kind of give it something that made it, I don't know, gave it a little bit of an acoustic vibe. I mean, ironically, an acoustic vibe that was done electronically, but for any of you that messed with, or have ever messed with Reason, what I did is I put this Reason instrument in here, and this is called an acoustic saz, and this is an instrument that comes in Reason called Pangea, which is a bunch of world music instruments, and the saz is this little guy right here, and this is what it sounds like. Oops, let me get over to that. Oh, that sounds really cool just doing that. Anyway, I added that in here and just started kind of plucking around on it, and this is what I came up with. Let me solo that. Simple. And in context, so that kind of gave it a little bit richer, a little bit more organic texture to it, and I really kind of thought that it really spoke to the idea of the song being kind of this battle between dark and light that really gave it a little bit of clarity and a little bit of uplifting feeling amidst a really heavy droning kick drum and synthesizers and a lot of bleak information. We've got this high point of this saz cutting through there. One of the things that I really wanted to do as I was writing this and as I heard this coming together, you'll notice that I've got these two tracks called Breathing Sound. There was such a pulsing vibe to the song that I thought I could really hear it breathing, and it just, I guess metaphorically and quite literally. And as I was listening to the track, as I was creating it, I thought, man, maybe I should actually add some breathing in there. And so, kind of funny, but you'll see that I actually recorded myself breathing, and let me play this for you. I know that sounds ridiculous by itself, but together just kind of a fun way to do some sampling, which is one of the things that we kind of went over our in our last video here, of some, just, I don't know, analog, very analog sounds, whether that's your breath or tapping your fingers on the table or whatever. But anyway, so that's what that was. So we kind of have the acoustic saz, we've got the Anna 2 synth, gotta have bass. And you'll notice I did a little pitch bend in that. So that really adds into that, really.
Wake up, another headline bleeds, another broken world, another lonely stolen dream, smoke in the sky and the flames on the screen, and we're...
Felt like I was really channeling my inner Tom York when I sang that and wrote those lyrics. It made me think a lot of his vibe. I don't know. See what you think.
Wake up, another headline bleeds, another broken world, another lonely stolen dream, smoke in the sky and the flames on the screen, and we're just scrolling like it's made believe. The bridge is falling down.
So yeah, I've got some different things going on vocally there. I've got multiple tracks of harmonies and, some backing vocals, outro vocals. See what you think of this. Let me just play it for you and just solo it out.
Wake up, another headline bleeds. Another broken world, another lonely stolen dream. Smoke in the sky and the flames on the screen. And we're just scrolling like it's make-believe.
So you can see here, if I go over to the mixer here, that I've got a ton of stuff going on in here. And I won't go through everything, but see, I have a lot of EQ channel or EQ. I've got some different compression going on. I usually will send, so like one of the things that I do here when I'm recording and mixing is I'll color code all my channels. So you can see all my vocals here are in blue. My drums gonna be red typically. It's got some greens, oranges, whatever. Blue for bass. You gotta have something easy to remember. But you'll see here that I've got a compressor and a Verb Suite Classic. That's a Slate plugin that my vocals are going to.
The bridge is falling.
You can see that compressing that in. So, yeah, kind of a fun thing to look at. Anyway, what else do I got in here that might be fun to take a look at? Got some strings that come in here. Sartoria's Augmented Strings software. Kind of beautiful here. Listen to this. It's haunting. Yeah. Yeah. Let's give it some context here. Start that over again.
And one day we'll be drowning in our disguise. The bridge is falling down. The bridge is burning down. Do you believe your eyes are only something someone told you? What is the price we'll pay for all these mercenaries?
Now I know the last thing that I want to show you here.
But will we believe when all of it goes away? And who will remain to dig the grave?
Yes, this.
Fire's burning, but the night's too cold. Are we too lost, or can we take control? If we do not do nothing, leave it up and
So I did these little outro vocals here that I thought were kind of a nice way to take out the song as just kind of a last thing to sink your teeth into. And let me just play that for you here. Soloed. Suppose it would help if I had the right channel.
Fire's burning, but the night's too cold. Are we too lost, or can we take control? If we do not do nothing, we will leave it up
and of course, I had to end the song with these breathing sounds. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for joining me on that journey today. That, again, is The Bridge by me, Jabry. Go out, stream it, listen to it. Really interested to hear your feedback on this. Give me your thoughts on this process, on this breakdown. Let me know how you do it. Like I said, I love the community of creating here, and the community of sharing, and just getting better and enjoying the process. So until next time, thanks again. Make sure you like and subscribe.